Pink. Not just pink, hot pink. I love the color. Lips, shoes, hair, bubblegum. It's a statement, and not a subtle one either. And this is where my story begins.
One evening, on a crisp fall night, I was casually walking home from my Tribeca office. I worked in New York City as an art director at a quintessentially cooler-than-cool advertising agency. Walking was my respite from my day-to-day, crunch mode of deadlines. You want what? When? Sure, I can do that. Get it done and move on to the next assignment. So, here's my 30-minute walk to prep me for work, and another 30-minute stroll from work to cool me down, all before my second job starts, my mom job. Oh, don't get me wrong, I love it, but you know that as soon as you walk in the door, you're bombarded with all kinds of...
What's for dinner? Do I have to do my homework? Why do I have to go to bed now?
So, to make things interesting, I like to change it up a bit. Now, I'd walk different ways home, and, as usual, I was wearing my hot pink wig. Years earlier, my husband and I held a combined party for our May birthdays. I flirtatiously showed up, dressed in a trench coat with my hot, sexy, pink-bobbed wig on. And boy, oh boy, did I get the exact reaction that I anticipated. Jaw-dropping surprise. He didn't even realize it was me. What fun. In 2011, when I was diagnosed, I announced to my friends that when I started to lose my hair because of chemo, I would be sporting my hot pink wig again. Right after I made the announcement, a very dear friend of mine wanted to meet for dinner. She proudly showed up to our Thai eatery wearing a light pink bobbed wig, not hot pink, because she didn't want me to feel awkward in any way. Little did she know, I didn't. I continually color-coordinated my outfits to go with my hot pink wig. Scott, my gay office husband, he was passionate about my hot pink wig. And he took daily pictures of me in my ensembles. He loved them. Co-workers adored my look. Other parents at my son's elementary school thought that the look was just my style. They had no idea what I was going through. One of the best things that I loved about New York City was that anything goes feel. No one looked at me funny because I was wearing a hot pink wig. This is normal. I didn't wear the wig for anyone. I wore this wig for me. This was what I needed to do for myself at the time. I never knew what people were going to say or how they would react. Certain days, drivers honked their car horns and waved. Other days, people would shout out, "Hi, Pinky!" Another day, a little boy came up to me.
I love your pink wig.
Every day was different, but fun. And luckily, all of the reactions were positive. One night, as I walked home, I heard a voice whisper in my ear.
Your wig's the bomb. I have one just like it.
Did I know this man? He was a tall, handsome black man wearing a stylish outfit. He carried a bag that had silver Elton John boots inside. I don't know why I said, "I'm going through chemo right now," but I did. He looked at me with smiling eyes.
Oh, child, you're gonna make it. Just look at you and the way you've been carrying yourself. I need to bring these shoes over to the repairman around the corner.
We smiled at each other and went our separate ways. I couldn't help but grin as I realized what he said. I looked good. I felt good. And I was going to make it. He truly inspired me. To this day, I wish that I could tell him thank you. He was one of the angels that kept me going and made my day. By him whispering in my ear, I knew that I could make it through that day and the next. It's the little things in life that keeps one going. Creating an impression or an impact in any way that's positive is so important. Certain days, it just takes a whisper and a smile. Thank you.